That's crazy.
Hey, hold on. How was the phone ringing and I was hearing music playing though? Did you hear that? Like
That was trippy.
Bro, what was that?
He's playing with the phone ringing.
Yo, yes. Like almost like an OG like call back tune, man, but I could hear you answering. That was super weird.
Yeah. No OG called. No OG called.
I was like, hold on now, TG, man. What year we living in, man? Don't tell me I'm calling you and I'm hearing it. Was that Ludacris you had playing over there, bro? Who was you bumping over there, man?
It had Houston.
What was it? You listened to some Chingy over there. What you had playing in the background, man? If you got call tunes, that's cool, you know.
The only future. Only future. No back. Maybe some Kodak down in.
Oh, okay. I just never know. Yeah, I figured I'd ask. But yeah, so I mean, we low key got a bone to pick with you. So what ended up happening was Deke said you pulled a vet move. You hit us with the you ain't answer the call and then go text back talk about, hey, did you call?
Did you call?
I say yo. I say wait a minute. You gonna text 3 times and say, hey, did you call?
Did you hear me? I don't think I called. I was waiting on the call.
My dog say, hey man, I don't know what happened, bro. It's something with it. It's the service, man. I thought I had hit you back, bro. Yeah.
I think that would be believable though. TG has had some spotty service.
It gets like that on occasion. It could be like that.
I'm like, where's the call? I was waiting on the guys. It's the day.
Well, all is well. It ended up turning into a dope scenario, so all is good over here, man. But since you already on now, man, we got to go ahead and tap into conversation. So we were over here discussing who we think from our Steelers rookie class is going to take that second year leap, the big jump, right, that we always talk about. And we were just kind of going through these dudes, man, the drafted guys and even the undrafted guys. For me, I ended up, falling on George Pickens and saying that I think that he's going to be the guy for us. For Deke, he obviously went with KP8. But we need to know from you, man, how are you feeling about the rookie class that we just had, man? Who do you think takes that second year leap and why?
I got to say George Pickens. But, I love. What's my linebacker's name?
Mark Robinson.
Oh, Mark Robinson, absolutely.
We brought him out.
We talked about him. Yeah, we talked about him.
I'm a Robinson fan. I love it. I love the skill set that he plays with. I love the aggression. I think he gets in the playbook a little bit harder this summer. He learns it. He's back with confidence. I think you found that linebacker you're looking for. No. I really believe that's that linebacker that, the nation's been searching for these years. I think he's going to give you what you're looking for.
Bro, I'm hoping so. I mean, the way that he looked like he got some sideline to sideline. He got knockback ability. Like,
aggressiveness.
Got the dog in him. Underdog story as well.
I think I like what I see out of it, Now, that's mine.
So that's your dark horse candidate, because I heard you say Pickens as well, correct?
Yeah. So you know how
I'm with you.
It was once a Terence Garvin in there, and somebody picked him, and it was like, that's my day one. And you know how they got the shirt.
Fact. You got to get your day one. Absolutely.
That's my day one right there.
Literally, everybody has a day one. You're like, yo, that's my guy right there. I called him early. That's my player. Like, stamp it.
That one. That's the guy.
For me, my guy was James Conner. When I announced him at the draft, I was like, I stamped that. That's mine officially. And think about it. All thought years like, yo, that's my guy. That's mine. That's my date. Yep, I stamped that one. So yeah. And my low key other one was Cam Sutton. I don't know if y'all remember that too. That was the second one I announced. I throw both of them in there. I throw both of them in there.
So when you call it, it's a guy.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I feel great. Yeah.
I like him. I think he's a guy. I think he has all the traits. He's a Bama guy, right?
Yeah.
Robinson?
Yeah.
Auburn
guy.
Oh, yeah. I'm tripping. I was over here thinking about, I don't know what I was thinking about. Pickens. I was like, bro, it's Georgia. I was like, no, you talking about Robinson. Yeah.
Well, I just think he has them pieces that you're looking for.
Yeah.
I think he's a really good player. So that's my pick. I mean, besides that, if I got an offensive and defensive pick, give me Pickens. You
had it right the first time.
I need to
They're both right. They're both right answering.
I need to ask you a question here because
Oh no, are you gonna do this?
The way that it was brought up to me.
Don't do this.
Deke has said that yes, we anticipate George having a great year, but all of his success, we're gonna still look back and say, Kenny is the guy.
It's not that way.
Kenny's the quarterback. Like Kenny's the one,
that.
feeding him the rock. George, because I think George has all world potential, like how you do. But I'm like, man, he can't have 1,400 yards unless you acknowledge in the quarterback. That's how he tried to put it to me, right? So he was like, yeah, man, I think
they both excel.
Kenny is a part of it. So of course I had to ask him then.
I know where you went.
Exactly. What's the difference? Because Kirk Cousins and Justin Jefferson, I'm about to say, if Kirk and Justin doing that, how are we not going to say if George, because I think George Pickens is going to take off. I think he's going to be 1,300. I think he has that.
I agree with that.
But what does that mean for Kenny? I don't think that they have to be. Are they mutually exclusive? Or they hand in hand? Kenny got to cook for George to cook, or can George cook exclusively?
I think George is gonna cook.
I'm listening. I
think George is gonna cook. I like George.
Have we seen Justin cook without Kirk?
No, but we haven't got a chance. I get what you're asking with that.
We just ain't seen it.
I get what you're asking. It's just different. Like, sure, Eight got to get him the ball. So I'm with you, and he needs to have a good year too. It needs to be a growth together. They need to be out there together in Hollywood and Kennywood and every other place they can throw. Was it 84 or was it 7? Different people got different talks for it.
But what do you always stand on?
You know who I love. I'm not here to put that on record.
Who you always stand on? That's all I'm asking you.
I seen him pulling Tampa a couple, and then I'm like, I think he made that play. He just threw it out there. But then 7 make it work with a lot of different people.
He said, I just quote what you said. I think he made that play. 7 was just throwing it out there. Yo. Wow. Yo.
But 7 is a hero,
Yo.
7 make it work with different people.
Yeah.
I was just looking at the Super Bowl throwback. If you're a true football guy, the NFL Network, this is the time where they show all our former Super Bowls and whatnot. And they were showing the Steeler-Arizona Super Bowl. And I seen it, in a sense, live, like him make that big boy throw. And it's like, that throw is even more crazier every time I look at it.
The greatest drive in Super Bowl, or not even Super Bowl history, NFL history, I'd say.
I'll take that. It was just a good game by the Steelers. Like, they went back down. They got the safety, then they came back. Gave them that big touchdown to Fitzgerald and the gold coverage. Most gold coverage can't let
man. Gold coverage dangerous. Gold coverage is dangerous.
They gave it up in that 2 coverage.
Hey, he split you down the middle. It's a wrap.
I think that was the creation of 7, man. That's where the 7 came from. So let's see it. Like, I think this is that time of year where everybody's the man. Everybody's gonna be the best player in the league and whatnot. Yeah. I think that.
Hey, ho, say it again, because you was going out. You was going out a little bit.
I think you'll for sure see improvement this year. In terms of offensively, I think there'll be a little bit more of a force this year coming up. Okay. They get the summer under their belt. They get some real time together. Like the offensive coordinator is coming back. I think you'll see a different set of confidence. If that makes sense. You'll see more. You'll see more this year.
I'm with you on that. Hey, for some reason, man, you sounding like you like computerized over there, bro.
Do I?
Yeah.
I can't really hear.
Yeah.
I'm dropping all this knowledge. Y'all can't hear me.
There it is. Now you back. I don't know what you was just said, but you back. It's like you was like going through the Matrix for a second, bro. Yeah.
No, that's not you.
That's the go-to. Hey, bro, that's on you. I'll put that on you. That's on your side. I like how you work, though. I likes how you work. I likes it.
Yeah. I think Taylor Lewan got released today. Is the possibility.
That's where you going, yo. What are you doing?
What are you thinking?
Why are you so messy, bro? Why are you like this?
that situation where it's like, no, it can't happen till it get real. It's like, it can't happen.
So you're more open to it now.
It was all fun and games until he got released. Now it's like, hold on, we gotta really see.
Are you sure this can't happen? Is it one of those moments?
How do you think it plays out? They making that move, man?
He got to call, and he got to formally apologize. He got to bring some food to the house.
Hey, send the edible arrangement. Make sure that card handwritten. Yeah. I need all that.
But he got to shout him out on his, his show. He got to,
and you might not even believe you really apologize, but you better make it look like you believe that you're really sorry for this apology. You know what I'm saying? Like, look the part, because he was too key and laughing it up when they was talking about it last time. I'm like, you can't laugh about that. Like, nah.
Oh, this is serious. I apologize for what I did to you. I shouldn't have did that.
I was wrong. I made a mistake. Like, I need to hear those words.
So
verbatim.
wait, does he do this before or after getting signed?
Oh, it would have to be before. It would have to be before, right?
It would definitely be before. Can't be after.
Because once he already,
are the Steelers even talking to him though if they don't get TJ's approval?
No, I don't see them because it's TJ. TJ's a $100 million man. Depoy.
Okay, and I took a pay cut to come back for y'all. Y'all, like, come on.
Okay.
So if he goes through all this, the Steelers are his team then, though. It's doing the whole apology and everything, right? Like, because you're not going this whole extra mile.
No, you're only doing it if you really want to be here. If you're Taylor Lewan, you have to want to be in Pittsburgh. That's the only reason why you're going to humble yourself and say, hey, TJ, I messed up, bro. I'm legitimately sorry.
That would help the Steelers for negotiations then, right?
It would. It would, because you would know, all right, he wants to be here. But if he doesn't do that, then yeah.
Go ahead, TJ.
I seen the thing. I seen the Eagles. I've been paying attention. They about to release the grave digger. Is he back to Pittsburgh?
Hey, that's the one. That's the one I'm looking for.
I'm shocked to see that they're letting him go. They're like, that's gone.
I just don't know how he gonna feel about it though.
Like coming back home.
Yeah, like they chose 91 over him.
But I think that's what it's nothing personal, never personal. If they throw him the right number.
Nah, TG, we say that now, but we're removed. When we were in it, you won't say anyone personal. When I was in it, I won't say anyone personal. You know that.
They got to throw him a number telling them they love him.
Okay. That could definitely work. Hey, the dollar will make you turn that. Man, there's people in that organization I started to love after that check hit. I'm just throwing it out there, TG. You know what I'm saying? Like, it changed.
The number it changed you. If they throwing the right number, man, I missed y'all.
What number are you guys good with?
I need to see the market. I need to see his market.
He gonna flirt with
They're talking about him being, a top 5
digits.
free agent this offseason.
He gonna flirt with it.
He is. He's for sure like a top 5 free agent.
Yeah.
He's coming off
but he's 30 though. That's the one thing that I think is gonna be a little bit of a knock on him. I think if he's when he first came out and he was 26, 27, I think it's a different convo. Him at 30. They still gonna pay him. Don't get it twisted, but you know how it is. They just gonna look at that.
Not a sexy position,
right?
Too.
They gonna look at that, and that's gonna hurt him a little bit.
I think that position is in a position of age, if that makes sense.
No, it definitely does, and especially when you watch Cam and how he's been aging and other guys around the league. You can age a lot better as an interior D lineman than per se a cornerback or running back.
Right.
Those type of positions. Yeah.
I was gonna say it's not a super position of age that they still value that. Aaron Donald was obviously the best in the league, but he was at 31, 29, 30. Like, these dudes are still.
Because I'm trying to think. He was getting what? He was getting 7 a year? I'm trying to think how much was Hargrave getting a year. He was what, 7 a year?
No, like 10 or 11. With the Eagles? Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting a little
I don't know why I thought it was less than that. Dang.
Oh, they loved him. They told him
might
they
even
loved
more.
him.
It might have been like 12 or 13.
Whoa.
It was 3 years, 30-something.
That's all right. That's all right. But I don't think he looked. I mean,
if we could get him for 10, that makes sense.
That's
because you're talking about Ogunjobi around like 7 or 8. Right?
I would much rather have Wob over Larry if I'm choosing between those two. Wob just been more productive, and I've already seen him in this defense too, so I already know he could do it.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking that over that. I don't think that's a conversation.
Yeah.
I think no.
Is his number 10? That's the question.
Is the number 10 though? Yeah, because we like it for
It's
10.
just I was on the part with him.
Yeah,
Like,
but he's literally going to hit the open market though. They voided that deal. Yeah. He's going to be unrestricted, so that means we don't just talk to him by ourselves. Yeah, he gonna have everybody gets a chance of that. That could run that number up. Yeah,
somebody dies come off from everything they have.
Yeah, that could definitely run that number up, bro.
You know that.
I mean, because obviously he's the fit. That makes the most sense to me, just because of familiarity, the position he plays, how dominant he's been at that, and it's homegrown. It's like, bro, we brought you in. We took that chance on you coming out of SC State, baby.
We came out of South Carolina State.
We took that chance on you. Yeah.
We came down to Orangeburg to get you.
Yeah, but before a prime put the HBCU back on the map and made it like more headlines, we came and found that. Yeah.
So, oh my gosh, I can't believe that just happened. So to me,
all right,
I don't. I was just thinking about it, but to me, I don't know. I'd love to see.
That'd be the one, bro. That would be nice.
I think that would change the team. At the same time, then we start having conversations with that man. Like, how much longer are we gonna do this for?
I know you feel Cam. That. You talk, because if you paying Hargrave double digits. He's supposed to be in the alpha. That's what you're paying him for, to be that type of guy. But Cam's Cam. We know that.
Yeah.
You got to so you restructuring. You taking a pay cut.
I think Cam will take whatever you give him. I think Cam's a good guy.
I think I only think he would do it if we're talking Hargrave. Because bro, Cam is getting what? Cam got what? 13 last year.
I know his cap hits like 22 this year.
So it's gonna be a substantial one if we bring in a Hargrave. I think if it's Hargrave, because that was the young guy.
Yeah, his average salary is 16.
Yeah,
for his new deal.
But you know how I go, TG. Like when you feel like, yo, that's the young dude that came in while I was here, like kind of helped him out, showing the ropes. I think Cam in that scenario takes him less. But I don't think we just bringing in anybody out here for free agency and Cam just gonna be over here like, yeah, man, I'll take less to stay. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't think it worked like that for Cam, man.
I agree with that. I think Cam's the reigning man of the year still in age.
Yeah. I mean, bro, he got like 30 years in a row. He got one where he didn't get it. That was mine. I hold my pride on that one. But other than that, he didn't dominate it. Yeah.
See, to me, I don't know. I think Cam's ring chasing at this point. We agree.
Yeah.
I think Cam wants to win a Super Bowl at this point. So I think he's one of the type of guys that he would do what's best for the team, in a sense. If that's what the best job for the team,
yeah,
I think he would take less. I think he would take less. You feel me?
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, just make it not too disrespectful.
Yeah.
Okay, just come back for free, win a ring.
Right. I think if we going disrespectful, it's going to have to be a player that he feels at least some type of like, yo, that's my guy. Yeah. I don't think you can just do that with just anybody, though.
So, but I think he would do it with him. I think that's the anybody.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Yes.
So, I think that'd be good for the team. Something's going to shake up. This is the off season of it's going to be a lot of things shake up in terms of this quarterbacks all around the network. Yeah. Everything's going to be a chain effect.
No, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Yeah. So I think this is a major summer for the Steelers. Like, I think this is one of the game-changing summers. I think they need to hit in the draft. If you agree, I think they really need to hit in the draft, because like this is one of the teams that they got those nucleus pieces, they believe, in terms of their, running back and quarterback.
They got all that. They got their pieces on paper. Yeah.
So they about one or two pieces from like melting this thing together.
Yeah.
And I think this draft is going to be a big draft for them. I don't see them going receiver first. I think they're going to go DB first.
Wait, we trade Deontay though. We're going to need a receiver, right?
This is true, but I think this is true.
But you said, depending on how we're doing it, though, are we trading them for a player as a free agency? Yeah.
Remember, I was saying, I was like, they're going to get a draft picked out of it, And I think they'll come back and get a receiver like on that second, third pick, not that first overall.
Yeah, not at 17. Yeah.
So I don't think we asked you about this. You're talking about the Steelers having a big offseason ahead.
Yeah.
Would you trade for Jalen Ramsey?
I've seen that. I would, of course. If you can, of course. You wouldn't?
Oh, no. I'm good either way. I'm good if we trade for him, or I'm good if we bring back a Cam Sutton and then draft the guy in the first or second round.
Of course, I trade for Jalen. That's the best corner in the league. I give you a nice running back for that. You know?
You silly. I'll give you a nice running back.
I give you an elite downhill running back.
He jumps on occasion, all right?
Rams have been looking for a guy.
Bit, man.
Rams have been looking for that workforce.
Jeez. Yeah, he looking for a running back.
Going back to Cali. You know, it'd be perfect, bro. Yeah, just a little family reunion, all that. Yeah.
Come on. I think Jalen's the type of guy, like, of course you always make that phone call and make sure, you know.
How happy are you with your situation?
Yeah, how happy are you over there? If you interested in something, we're interested in that.
Are they treating you right? Because if they not,
yeah,
I think I can do better. To talk. You know, so I think I can do better.
I see Jalen going to the Chargers, though. Like, me being a football guy. Yeah, I just think it makes all the sense.
But they just brought in, whatchamacallit last year? J.C. Jackson.
They did.
That's a lot.
Herbert's gonna get that contract too.
You still got Khalil Mack paid over there.
I think Khalil's gonna be a free agent. They're gonna let Khalil walk, right?
Potentially.
Yeah, they haven't done it yet though. He's still technically under contract, but they might. Yeah, the whole Herbert situation. You still got Joey Bosa over there with his paper, and on the back end, Derwin James. That's a lot of money on that side.
Yeah, I just think. I mean, it's LA. I'm not sure how their numbers is set up in terms of if they could do it. But I could just see that making a lot of sense. Oh, no, even in terms of he's in LA, it makes sense to stay in LA. Derwin and him is like best friends.
And low key right now, the Chargers got the better team.
Yeah, the Chargers is all there.
They got
like
the better
that'd
team.
Be a nice piece to add on. They just let go of a lot of pieces on defense in terms of their coaches, so it's a new fresh face in a sense. I could see that making sense.
Bro, do you know how filthy that defense would be potentially, man? Jeez.
Man,
I love Derwin. I'm a Derwin James dude. Like I love his game, bro.
Guy.
What?
I love Derwin's.
You don't like his game?
I'm not a Derwin guy,
bro. Why you don't like his game?
I think it's all there. I think it's all there in terms of his physicality and all. But he misses a lot of tackles. Like, he misses a ton.
But I feel like part of that is because of him trying to do a lot, though. Like he be trying to do a lot, and I think that's part of the issue. But I don't fault that. Because
he misses a ton of tackles.
He gonna make splash plays though. You know how I feel about my splash.
I'm with you.
You know I like my splash. Splash, any physical. He could cover whoever. Play the run, man. That thing nice. I like that.
So TG, if you have the option between a Ramsey trade versus bringing in someone like a Hargrave,
Hey, be careful over there, bro. That thing backing up is getting closer to you, man. It is getting closer to you, bro. Be careful, man.
It's not me. I say,
bro, why that sound like it's getting closer?
Walking up on me.
Move, man. Whatever you doing, don't get hit, bro.
No. But if I had to choose, I would go with Jalen. I think Jalen's a game changer, a program changer. You know, but I'm a DB guy. I'm a DB linebacker guy.
Yeah.
You know, I think it does start up front. I think you can get up front. There's some D linemen coming out in this draft. I think this draft is big. You go see what's out here in the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's a big price tag. But me personally, I think Jalen is a generational talent. So if you can bring generational talent to your program, you always go with generational talent. You know, you don't find 6'3", 215 at a corner that can run. You don't just find that on the street. Those are hard to find. Those are very hard to find.
So of all like the speculative moves or rumors, like that would probably be like your top one. Because people are bringing up like, oh, Mike Evans. Obviously, we talked about Hargrave. But if there was one guy we could get, it would be Ramsey.
Yeah, I just think Ramsey's a program changer. You know, I think Ramsey is a program changer. I think he changes your program. You can do a lot of different defenses with that. You know, he has that effect to be able to, I'm going to roll over all the way over top, and I'm gonna shut down this other side. You got this guy. You know, he's got that effect. That's a big corner who can play man. He can play zone. He's smart. I think that's a weapon. You can put him at the nickel. You can bring him down and make him your dime linebacker. He just does a lot. He does a lot. He can play safety. He does a lot.
Smart as heck, too, man. You watch how he plays it, read routes and stuff. Absolutely. Like, for me, man, I was all for it because I'm big on proving productivity. I don't mind paying the premium if I know what I'm getting.
You know what you're getting.
And with Jalen, I know what I'm getting. So I don't care about what it might cost draft pick wise and stuff like that, because to me, I don't care about any corner that's coming out. Christian Gonzalez, Devin Witherspoon, Joey Porter Jr. and company. None of them are going to be better, in my opinion, right now than Jalen Ramsey is in 2023. You know, I think that he gives me that type of guarantee. Wherever he's at, man, just go ahead and wipe out that side of the field. Like, I feel confident over there. Or worst case, I can still give him a little bit of hope. But I know he's going to be able to do everything else against the non-top 5 receivers. So to me, man, it's just like, I love having that type of player on our team.
Right. I agree with you completely.
Yeah.
And I think like I said, that's a generational talent.
Yeah.
Generational talents are different. That's a superstar.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like, superstar, top 5 in the league type player. So it's like, if you got a shot at that, I think, of course, you take that shot at that.
Yeah.
But, you know, that comes with a price and whatnot. No. Also, I think the corner, Steelers have been looking for that corner for a little while now, since the Ike, really.
Yeah. So, you know. Think about it. They tried it with Joe, and Joe Hayden, he did it for a little bit, but now it's like this would be essentially the Joe Hayden move, but on steroids, so to speak. Because Joe, even Joe was dope, but it's like Jalen, that's like, we know, man. This is special.
Yeah, we were talking like it'd be the Patriots back in the day getting Darrelle Revis from the Bucs, or like Deion Sanders going to the Cowboys whenever he was like 29.
No, Deion to the maybe Deion to the Cowboys. I think I was thinking Ravens.
Heck no. Chill, bro.
Yeah, because he's right in that age range.
Prom didn't even work. I don't even think he wore 21 there. He wore 37 in Baltimore.
No, it was
37.
It was 37. It was stank. He still was fine with the socks and
stuff.
He still was prime. It was still prime. Oh yeah, he still was prime. You know, he got 30 socks with all the little slots. It looked good. But it was 37. That's not the one we're referring to. We definitely talking Dallas. Yeah. That's the one. Okay. That's the one that had me wearing my little bandana on my head. The one in Dallas. Yeah.
That's prime.
Yeah, that was prime. That was prime. Yeah,
that's prime.
Now, without a doubt.
Yeah, he was going to the Cowboys. He was like 29. Yeah. Revis, when he went to the Patriots and then won a Super Bowl, he was like 28, 29. Ramsey's still 28.
Yeah, it's crazy to think he's still young like that. You feel like he's been here
for a minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been doing it for a while, man.
I think you still get a lot of wear and tear out of Ramsey. I think Ramsey's the type that can go to safety in a minute too.
Oh no, he's gonna hit you with the Woodson. He's definitely Charles Woodson. Like
Charles Woodson.
He's gonna age out just like that. 100%, bro. 100%.
I mean, you can grow that into the Minka Ramsey thing if that could work. Like, it just can turn into a lot.
Yeah.
So, of course, to me, that's number one. That's what I would try to go get.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Nah, like I said,
I think it's all there. I think it's all there. It's all there. That's in the league.
Yeah, that's why I was interested, because we're talking about all these different moves. You probably can't make multiple, right? It was gonna these splash moves.
Yeah. If you're gonna do one and it's this, and it's this one, then it's like, yeah, man, this is awesome. But we're not gonna do another big move if that's the big.
Yeah,
move.
I don't think we'll be able to get Ramsey and Hargrave or Ramsey and Luan.
We probably won't get both.
Yeah,
probably can't get both. That's a lot. But you know, Ramsey's the ultimate recruiter too. So if you get Ramsey, you get a lot with that. Ramsey knows how to. And people want to play with Ramsey. He's one of them type, like, if you get it, you can attract a nice D tackle. Like, it just works like so. It's one of them
dudes
things.
It take less to go play with him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of them type. Like, people want to play with that. So to me, I think that's the type. Like, and it sounds like we're shooting, but if you can get that, you shoot at that, and you embrace what comes with that, because you get more out of it. You'll find more.
Nah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. All right, now I'm trying to think. What's the other thing?
Aaron Curry.
Yes. Thank you for that.
No problem.
Aaron, because I was like, do I want to go Aaron or do I want to go XFL? I was kind of stuck between them, but you said Aaron, we going there. Aaron Curry obviously hired Steelers' new linebackers coach.
I seen that.
How you feeling, man? Especially you being a part of this coaching cloth now as well, man.
Yeah. Know what he's doing? It's a good hire. I think Coach Tomlin is one of those guys, like, he knows the type of guy he wants in the sense of in his building. You know? Denzel Martin,
shout out to
people like
Denzel.
those.
Absolutely.
Yeah, shout out. These are smart guys, but these are still, it's hard to put, these are still dogs.
Yeah,
you know, these are guys
they coach with the edge. They walk around with the edge. They don't walk around as if they're just coaches or just guys that are in the building.
Yes, guys. You get opinion out of that.
Yes.
I think you get value. So to me, I think Aaron Curry's a smart guy. He's a guy that, you know, he knows what he's doing. He's been around. Proven per se, so I like it. I think it's a good hire. I trust Coach Tomlin. I think Coach Tomlin is one of these guys, like, if he brings you in, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
So excited to see it.
Without a
They're
doubt.
gonna get. He'll get new linebackers next year. New linebackers coming in there.
No, we agree. We just trying to figure out what round though. That's we all taking bets, man.
I'm taking 4th round SEC linebacker.
All right. You going 4th round?
4th round.
I'm gonna see what free agency. I'm gonna see what this free agency hit for first. I might do a 3rd round if I ain't got nothing hitting in that 4th though, because we're gonna see what this free agency look like. If we don't spend no money in free agency inside linebacker, they gonna pull that trigger a little early. They gonna pull it early. I think they pull it early. I think we sit in that 3rd round.
Yeah,
I think they pull it 3rd round. If we don't spend nothing in free agency, I think they pull something in 3rd round.
But what linebackers are really coming free in free agency this year? Like,
what? We're not about to go over.
I'm about to say we ain't done it yet. Now we ain't done it yet. We're gonna get to that. But dudes that are available right now, you got Deion Jones, Levante David, Anthony Walker. That's
Deion Jones just signed with the Browns, didn't he?
Yeah, but they ended up voiding his deal, so he's becoming unrestricted now. Yeah, Tremaine Edmonds up in Buffalo, he's also going to be unrestricted.
Keep an eye on that.
That's the one that we've kind of already been looking at. You know, blood. You got the family ties. You know what it is, bro. From Virginia, you know how Coach T feel about that. Man, he gonna say, I got all y'all in the building. I done had Trey, I done had Terrell, and now I got Tremaine. Yep.
He wears it with the badge of honor.
He gonna be like, can your dad come and coach on the staff next? That's gonna be where you go after that. You know how he roll, man. Yeah. Okay. So it's like you got some pieces. Denzel Perryman, he's another guy that's supposed to be unrestricted. Corey Littleton, Kyle Van Noy. These are all dudes that, like I said, will be available unrestricted come free agency time, man.
Shout out Corey Littleton. Corey Littleton sat behind Aaron Donald in that at that 3-tech, got him 100-something tackles.
Hey, bro, it's
I tell you the truth. When it got paid, when it got paid by the Raiders, it didn't quite work out, and now he's back to the market. Shout him out.
Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta do that, bro? Don't call him out like that. You called him out. You called him out. Don't call him out like that. But you are for a fact right, bro.
I know you
sit behind that, bro. You gonna get paid. Just sit behind it. You will get paid, bro.
That was during my film study moments. I used to be like, man, he got the sweets. He is sitting there.
He is untouched. It's tackling practice, bro. Yeah, it is tackling practice, bro.
Just go make the bat. Just go hit it. Because they're not coming off this double team right here. I'll tell you that.
And if they come off that double team, you ain't got to worry. It's a tackle for loss. You ain't got to worry.
It might be a triple team,
bro.
They might pull the center over here,
bro,
too. They might bring it all over.
You could read bad, step wrong, and you still going to be untouched to make this play. Right. You going to be all right. Yo, you hilarious, bro. You hilarious.
Shout him out.
He say, yo, shout out to Corey Little.
Yes. He done played. Like, I ain't mad at him.
Hey, that's how you maximize your opportunity, though, man. He maximized the opportunity right there. But we do got some options, man. Some guys at a little bit more higher price, some guys at a little bit lower price. So with that, I mean, like I said, man, we can look there. So yeah, that could work. I think in terms of if we're ranking them, who's going to cost more to less, I think Tremaine Edmonds, highest price, Deion Jones, second highest price, then Levante David.
If he can get Levante, he's going to take Levante. I know Coach T will take Levante. If Levante is available, he's going to go for that. That's Sean Spence round 2.
Oh, yeah. You're right. That's definitely Spence. Yeah, that's definitely Spence. He loves Spence. He loved that. Yeah.
I remember he used to like Denzel Perryman a lot back in the day.
Because of S2. Yeah. It was all that connection. All them dudes. Yeah.
He liked him a lot. I don't think Denzel Perryman is a Steeler line. I think that's a Devin Bush type. I wouldn't want to see him in that same 3-4. I like him in the 4-3.
He's way better in the 4-3 where he's covered up and he could just go.
4-3, right. That's him to me. So for business decisions, I don't think that's him. I can see Tremaine. I can see that. Yeah. Edmonds with Tremaine. Yeah, I can see that. It'll be interesting though. I can see him just lifting up from within. I think my guy's the guy.
Okay.
I think my guy's the guy. He brings something in to get behind that.
Okay.
Right. You're talking with the 3rd or 4th round pick or something.
I was saying. Yeah. Now, and I left off some other names. Let me include these guys. So you got Quan Alexander. He's supposed to be unrestricted as well coming up.
Quan,
yeah.
That's a dog.
Okay, all right.
That's a dog. It's not healthy. It's not long lasting though. I love Quan.
That's the problem with it. That's the problem with it. But when it's healthy, it's nice though. When it's healthy, it's nice.
Healthy, as a linebacker guy, I used to always watch
their
Quan.
core, bro. Think about when it was Quan. Levante, and then when they brought in the young boy, Devin White, bro, was filthy.
And they had a Shaq Barrett in there on
Yes,
the left.
with a JPP on the right.
With
Come
a
on,
JPP
man.
on the other
Come
side. With a
on,
Peter
bruh.
in the middle.
Come on,
Yeah.
bro. That thing was
Yeah, I'm
stupid
with
over
you.
there. Yes.
I'm with you.
Yes.
But I love Quan's game. I think Quan plays almost too hard for his body type. It sounds crazy, but he plays so hard that he kills himself. You know? Like, he plays so hard, and he's hitting. He drilled somebody this year. He's hitting. He's same foot, same shoulder.
Yeah.
Total type.
You going to, yeah.
It just don't last long. Like, that's the only thing. Like, you don't, it's hard to invest money into that.
Yeah.
He's the type of guy you bring in week 3, week 4, because yours isn't working, and let's see what we can get out of it, you know? But I think he's a really, really good player. I'm a fan of him.
So what are your thoughts on, I forgot, this Gerard Davis also? Right, let's see his name? The cat that's in Detroit.
Gerard Davis.
Yeah. It was was he number 40 over there? What was his?
Come on, man.
Yeah.
He came out of Florida. He's the human headbutt. That's a Vince Williams type.
Hey, bro, called it a
That's
human
a Vince
headbutt,
Williams.
bro.
Come on.
God,
Juggernaut.
dog.
I was never a big fan of his. I think Detroit didn't end up picking up his option, if I remember right. He's a good linebacker. He's a little bit dated. So it's like I love to see dudes like that work. But he's a true A gap. Come see me in this A gap. If you got a fullback, I'm gonna put him down. Yeah. He's a put you down guy. I don't know if that's what the Steelers are super duper looking for, in the sense of, I think they're looking for a guy who can flow and cover a little bit. You're always looking for that. Shazier spoiled him. Shazier gave you a taste
Shazier
of
was
what
different.
It's supposed to look like.
Yeah. That was different though. You don't just find that.
But he's been looking for that since. He brought in a Mark Barron. He brought in.
He had a
Mark Barron.
Was
you know?
Yeah, the Barron.
A Mark Barron, a Bush.
Bostic up here. Bostic available. He available. He's 31.
Bostic gonna be back. Bostic gonna be back. I can see Bostic going back to Washington. Bostic's my cousin. You know, shout out Bostic. That's family. But
are you from?
Bostic, yeah, that's my cousin. But
Bostic, let's go. Okay.
Bostic said he ain't going back. Yeah, he won't be back.
He ain't going back.
Bostic didn't like the cover. Bostic's not a cover guy. I think he's looking for a guy who can do a little bit of both. Miles Jack is more of the, I think he's the Mike.
Yeah.
I think he's the Mike. And I know he can play the Mo or the Mac, the Star, whatever you want to call it, but I think he's the Mike. He's going to be the setter. He's going to grow up and keep setting it this year.
Yeah.
I think he's looking for the Mac, unless
somebody
my guy moves
and play
up.
With them dudes over there. Yeah.
Somebody that can swim in the water. He's looking for Wakanda. He's looking for somebody who can live in the water and be on the earth.
There it is.
That's what he's looking for.
There it is.
That's what he's looking for. He wants somebody who can do a little bit of both. I can see Edmonds being somebody to keep your eye on. He can move. He can run. He's got good size. I remember he liked him, and he's not that old either. He still should be about
he off the rookie deal.
25.
Yeah, that's fresh off the rookie deal. Yeah, so
he came in the league at 19.
You know, I would love that move. I'm all for that move, man. I think it makes sense. Like you talk about, dude can run, can cover, can hit, play zone, can play man, physical as heck, looks the part, healthy.
Looks the part.
Yeah, gives me splash, give me fundamentals. Like, yeah.
I don't know if they took care of Big Bro enough to bring that in, though.
That's the problem, because if I don't see the scenario working out where you let Big Bro leave and I'm Little Bro saying, okay, I'm going to come over here and take the money. Nah, man, like that's going to make Thanksgiving real awkward. That's going to make Christmas real uncomfortable. We in the group text, like it's going to be weird. Yeah.
So that's the only thing. I don't know if that one's going to happen.
Yeah.
But I could see that one. Keep an eye on that one.
Okay.
Keep an eye on that one.
Okay.
That one and Levante are my 2 picks right now, if something shake.
For sure. I forgot the whole Spence connection too. Levante definitely, that moves him up a little bit on the hierarchy sheet. Absolutely. Absolutely. Coach T he love that. When he get that type of
love a smart linebacker.
He love that.
Levante is interesting.
He love that.
Could you get him on a 1 year? Something cheapish? The market value is 10 for him.
The thing is he's older, because he's the oldest of that group. So what you're paying for, you know, he's a little bit older, but he has a Super Bowl under his belt. You know, he still played productive last season. Yeah. He can still cover. He can still run. He can still do all those things. He's just a little bit older. Yeah.
I can see that, and he drafts one in the 4th. Either way, it's a young one coming in.
Because I think Levante is the best value of the group. I think Edmonds is going to cost the most. I think Deion Jones has the most potential, but it's really dangerous because you're like, bro, which version am I getting? I don't
I don't
know which
know who
version.
Deion is anymore.
Right, that's
We
what I'm
don't know
saying.
who
I don't know
Deion
what I'm
is
gonna get
anymore.
from him. So it's like I love everything that you have, but it's too uncertain for your price tag. Levante, man, you know what that thing is. It's super proven, and it's going to be cheaper than those other two options. Yeah, he does make a lot of sense, man.
I could see Deion coming in on a visit and running the tires on him. Like, what is this? But
What is it
I
though?
just,
That's the
yeah,
question.
what is it?
Because it
We
is
don't know
not
who
like
that
what
is
it
anymore.
was in Atlanta,
Yeah.
and we saw it in Cleveland. It's like, yo, it ain't looking the same.
Right, that's not that. That Atlanta Deion was special. That
Oh
45
no, bro,
and
what?
Debo,
Bro,
the
what?
Debo,
Man,
yeah,
and,
Debo
and
was
look,
special.
and when he get his hand on that football, he touching paint. Like
Yeah.
that was different. Yeah.
But that's what brought the swag in. It was Shazier,
Yeah.
Debo, Telvin,
That was the vibes. Those were all the vibes.
TG.
The
Come
running,
on.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Ruben, fuck you.
Ruben.
Come on, man. All you
Man.
big safeties out here, man. I see all you big safeties over here, man.
Ruben wasn't a big safety. Ruben was a missile. If Ruben was, I'm shocked nobody calls. Ruben just signed to the USFL. I'm shocked nobody gives Ruben a phone call. But Ruben has the best red dot in the past 10. He got the
law
so
dog.
all my
His
Steelers
law
guys,
dog.
he's Lawrence
Yeah, he's
Timmons. That's LT.
Mm-hmm.
That's who LT is
Yes.
nowadays.
Yes.
That red dot is there. If he eyes you up and he's like, I'm going for that, he's gonna drill that. I don't care if it's in open space. I don't care where it's at. He's gonna drill that.
Now, you brought up the whole USFL thing. We're gonna see what he do over there.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's only appropriate that we talk about this XFL too, because that was just the weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Now that we're talking about it, I was waiting on you.
You know what I'm saying? See, I was waiting on you. You was waiting on us. We waiting on you. I was like,
he know I'm about to come at him.
Because see what had happened was, because I was a little upset because you know what had happened was we're supposed to be at 5 and we didn't know you was gonna holler back at us, so we ain't know. But now that we know you was good, now we can talk about it, man. So yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Deke, I hated that wide receiver core you put up. I don't want you to think. I don't want you to think I put some eyes under your thing on some like this looks dope. I'm like, what are you putting out here to the people?
I was trolling a little bit. The Addison pickup is serious, but not Martavis.
He had Addison. He had my man that's still in there, and he brought Martavis, and I'm like, what is this? What are we doing?
Yeah, it will be interesting.
Then he was like, "Oh yeah, and Austin." I'm like, "Bro, that's you're playing."
He wanted the ball, bro. He wanted the ball, man. Let him live, bro. Let him all live.
Come on, man. Martavis looks huge out there. I see him. I wanted to see him run past people a little bit. I don't need to see them wheels.
It's real, like
I need
muscular.
To see them wheels
It's super,
it looks
like
strong.
Yeah, like I'm gonna choke you out. Yeah, like it's
looks
got
like
that
a tight
vibe.
end.
Low key, get Kyle Pitts vibes. Yeah.
Come on. Yeah. What's my name? Kelvin Benjamin.
Yeah.
It looks like
not there. Not that far yet.
Did I go too far?
Yeah, that was
I went too far.
He is not Kelvin Benjamin, bro.
I went too far.
He is not Kelvin Benjamin,
looks
bro.
Like Kelvin Benjamin.
Jeez, man.
I know you felt that. It looks like Kelvin Benjamin. Like he looks slow. I love
funny,
that's
bro.
My guy. He looks huge right now.
Benjamin, Lord.
Team is no list. He looks huge. I want to see him run a little bit.
I want to see him get some combat catch opportunities. I thought that was one of the things that was missing. I thought that the quarterback wasn't really putting him in those type of positions where he was going to get a chance to 50-50 it. I think
you can't tell me the first play wasn't supposed to be a jump ball.
That's what I'm saying. They was taking shots to the little receiver. I'm like, bro, stop throwing it to the little receiver. Throw it to Tay. I didn't see one jump ball to Tay,
what
bro.
They wanted to see.
The people wanted to see
Everybody wanted to see first play. We got to see Josh Gordon score the first touchdown.
You know who threw in that touchdown, right? You know what school he went to? They got who threw the touchdown? Go Dukes. Let's go, bro. Let's go, man.
Okay.
You know how we doing it over here, man. It's just something light. You know what I'm saying? Something light.
The Seahawks a Seattle team are sneaky my XFL favorite. They got a lot of.
That's because you love Seattle, bro. You've always. I don't care. You got Legion of Boom tattooed on your neck. All right. Deke got because Deke loves 7. Deke got 7 tattooed on his neck. You got LOB tattooed on you. I know you do. You got and it says it's the original members too. He's like not these new casts. You're not like with the Temptations where he's like, oh, that's the Temptations, but like the third group of them, like no, he got the OG ones up there. That's he's a Starbucks guy. he loves everything. Do you know his favorite weather is rain? He loves rain and fog. Like that's his thing, bro. Like
I think Seattle is the West Coast Pittsburgh. I think if you know, you know. I
The
think if
West
you know,
Coast
you know.
Pittsburgh.
The
That's what
West
we
Coast
on.
Pittsburgh. Seattle's the West Coast Pitt. If you know, you know. You've been out there, you know. And the original LOB was Who's Got My Back. That was hard.
I know
The original.
you brought it
Come
over
on.
here. We flirted with
Come
it.
on.
You know, we flirted with it when I be breaking it down with the youth group. That's the
Yeah.
one I go to because that's
You
way
know
more
that you
turn.
know
That's
you always
turn.
gonna get that from me.
That's turn.
You know
That's
you're gonna
turn.
get that from me.
TG gonna hit you with the
Who's
arms on your
got
back.
my
All
back?
right, I got your back. I got your back.
I got your back.
Who's
They used to be
got
hard.
my
Yeah.
back? I got your back.
Yeah.
You got my back. I
You
got your
see,
back.
Even the
I got this
NFL
way.
tries to use it.
That's hard. It
thing's
is tough.
hard. That thing's hard. That thing's
It's tough.
hard. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
They did that.
It's
Who
tough.
ride? We ride is hard.
Oh no,
I still
it
take
is.
my credit.
Yeah.
People don't know.
You brought it back.
I brought it back.
You brought it back. Facts. You brought it back,
I
bro.
brought it back. You
That
never
is
know.
facts. That is facts. It was not happening. Nobody was doing
It
it.
was
TG was like,
gone.
bro, we need to bring this back. It gives us energy. It makes it a vibe here. And yeah, he definitely did bring it back, man. Salute you.
I was
never
in the
forget
middle.
that.
They kicked me out the middle. I brought it back.
They did kick you out the middle. He's like, hold on.
Kicked me out the
You
middle.
can do who ride, but you can't be in the middle of who ride.
But you can't be in
TG,
that.
honestly, I appreciate you taking that first leap because I was in 14 Friday Night Lights when they kicked you out.
remember it.
When they kicked
Oh,
you out.
you didn't even make it to regular season.
No,
game.
but
Bro,
but
they
the thing
kicked
was,
me out.
the thing was, I had never heard of it until that night. And when he went in the middle and they kicked him out, I knew from then on, do not ever walk. Bro, you weren't here anymore. It's my last year here, man. Everybody's getting hurt in terms of linebackers because Shea went down and Shea was our guy.
Yeah.
And they talk about, hey, who gonna be the who ride guy? Oh, TJ was Rick. Oh, TJ can't be him this way, man. Who gonna be who ride? It ain't Debo. Hey, Mo, you will be who ride? I said, boy, y'all better get out of here, man. You ain't about to have me out here looking silly, man. I will never, not happening. They ended up putting Vince in that thing, man. And it worked out for him afterwards. But
that's a good one.
Yeah. I was like, bro, I'm not playing with that. Nah. That's seeing how they treated you. Get him out of there now. He ain't no now. I was like,
out
God
of it.
dang.
I'll never forget.
I
Get
said,
out.
yo, it was his idea.
Yeah, get out. You can't do this no more.
Yes, bro. Yes.
Yeah, just like that. You can't do this
bro.
no more.
I'll never forget that. Enough. I was like, when I seen that, I said, bro, you will never worry about you don't have y'all ain't even gonna jokingly put me in that. Nope. Nah, I'm good.
What a time.
Yo, that's funny.
That
But yeah,
is
man.
funny.
So how'd you feel about the XFL though, man? Like,
I thought it was good. Good football. I thought I wanted to see a little bit more fan support. We'll see how that goes moving forward. St. Louis ain't show up like I thought. You know?
You were hyping them up.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought they was gonna show up. Bruce ain't go ring it up neither. I thought he was gonna drop 40 out there.
But his
Running that
his
Todd
personnel,
Haley offense,
bro.
man.
He
running
was
that Todd Haley offense.
but he was missing the Todd Haley offensive line. He didn't have Pouncey and DeCastro and Gill and Moan and those up front.
And Martavis.
Yeah, he tried to run.
Reed.
Hey, look, he tried to go double bump fade. That thing was a sack. I was like,
No.
man, you ain't running no double bump fade with this group. Nah, baby, that ain't how this work. Yeah,
Man, he got to run that inside fade like the Super Bowl. Come on.
hey man, you better with the way that protection look. You better go west. Get you some timing. Just get hey, get it out on the schedule. On the schedule. Hit that back. Get it out.
Thing about these USFLs and XFLs is you'll find skill sets. It's hard to find big guys who can move.
Yeah,
you know, it's hard to find
all the big guys that can move are in the league.
Isaiah Williams is in the league. Shout out Isaiah. He's a dog.
Mm-hmm.
He's a dog. Played on the he's been on everywhere. Redskins, all that. He's a Q. He can play. He's probably the best lineman in there. But it's like,
and I like how you threw it. And this, I like how you threw it. He's a Q.
He's a Q.
I was like, we talking football. He gonna say he's a Q for all the fraternity you guys out there. Yeah, he's a Q, boy.
So yeah, I mean, I say to say it's just not a lot of big guys who can dance and move and throw their hands like that. It's hard to find that in the league. So it's like it's a shortage of it. It just is. It's a shortage. There's a shortage of it in the NFL.
No, facts. That's why they get paid what they get paid. Come on now.
Yeah. So big guys who can move are a premium. Like that's a premium. So in that league, that's the only thing. It's like timing and stuff. These dudes don't know each other. They've been together a month. I seen all big deal about them benching Paxton Lynch. Paxton Lynch got in that league like 2 weeks ago. He don't even know the playbook. He don't know who to throw to. You know?
Yeah.
People don't get on Madden and just pick a random playbook and think it's gonna work. You gotta see it a little bit. You gotta know what you're doing. You know who to look at, what to look for. That's tough. I think that's what makes these leagues tough. So it's like as the league go on, give it about another 2 to 3 weeks, because they still got 9-10 weeks left in the season. Give it another 2-3 weeks, you'll see the play continue to improve. You'll see schemes kind of pick up. It was all right though. It was all right. It was a good first week.
Yeah, that's what I was like, man. Good first week, man. It looked like in terms of your first presentation, I think they passed that check mark. And it's one of the things we got to see. Can they sustain it? Can you match that up?
The jerseys are dope.
Yeah.
I just don't think people are. I just hate to say it, but just people don't know people.
Yeah.
And unless you're a true football guy, like I love football, I can just watch football.
Same.
But if you're not a football guy and you kind of don't know people, you're just out there watching football, it's different a little bit. It's different. You're like, I don't know this person. Like, they throwing a hitch to who, Now
something that Deke and we had talked about on Monday, the potential of if they were linked with NFL organizations and certain practice squad players or dudes at the end of a roster had to go play a game or two down there with the XFL or with even a USFL. We thought that could give it potentially more legs to it, because now that thing that you were just referring to in terms of guys not being familiar with the common viewer, you don't run into that as much when you feel like, hey man, my team has a vested interest in this. My NFL team has a player that's going on this thing right here. Like,
I agree with that.
I said, could that potentially work though?
But I think it's the same thing. I think you're getting that right now. Martavis, my team. I was on this team. I think if you're a true fan of it, you know them guys.
Yeah.
It's just true football. This is real football. This is true football. I feel you. I feel you. I think in college you don't always know the names, but you know who the team is.
Yeah.
USC, we got this receiver. We love him. It don't matter what his name is. We're gonna figure him out and love him. So I just think it's so new that they got to get the morale. They need these cities to show up. These St. Louis's got to show up. Show why you need a team.
San Antonio.
You gotta show why you need a team. You gotta show up. I think DC was known for their they did this thing in terms of like they would all do this beer worm thing they did, and it got kind of hot for a minute. Like, it's just stuff like that. That's like you gotta.
I think I see the pitch. I need to talk about. It's like a funnel, but it's all with the fans in the stands.
And all the fans do it. But they were kind of getting on that. DC was getting on that. It was getting loud. It was getting popular. Yeah. They were kind of known as the 12th man.
But hold on, low key. I felt like I saw somebody from the XFL's fan base. I saw a picture of a beer like funnel worm type thing. It might have been them. Yeah.
DC, that's the Renegades.
Okay.
I don't think they did it though. And that was a big deal that they was like, they gotta do it.
I definitely saw something. I saw a picture of it though.
Yeah, that's what they used to do, and it was a big deal, and people would come out for that. So they just got to get morale around the game, around the cities. They got to pull up. It's kind of tough because they're not in the city all week. They're at Arlington, then they fly to the game for the city, so they can't do that fan get together. They can't do that meet and greet. They can't do these things to get the fans just behind it like they want to because they're not in the city during the week. And I think that's a big deal. People don't know these guys as hard. So just let the fans get behind it. Let support get behind it. I'm interested to see when Vegas has a game, how their fan base shows up, because they might get people that's just pulling up because they're in Vegas.
Yeah, something to do. Yeah.
So that could be all right.
Shoot, I just looked at their schedule. They got a Thursday night game this week, bro.
You go?
And that's all right.
You said, am I going to the Thursday night game? I'm not going to the game. I'm
Who they play?
I gotta pull it back up. Hold on.
Oh wait, that's tomorrow.
Yeah, I was about to say Thursday, bro. That definitely could be no Thursday game, man. I got kids.
That is tomorrow.
And a wife. You feel me?
Thursday night. They're already starting that.
So it's in Seattle. The St. Louis Battlehawks at the Seattle Sea Dragons Thursday night, 9 p.m. on it's at FX. It's on FX, and then they'll have the radio on ESPN and SiriusXM and stuff like that. Yeah.
He got the 5-year contract with ESPN.
Oh yeah. Everything is on ESPN. All that's on ESPN. Yeah. ESPN, ESPN2, all that.
Yeah, I was reading about the money part of it. He paid a lot of money to get on ESPN.
But you got to have that. I think for the league to work, it has to be on those type of channels. It can't be on the secondary. Yeah, it can't do that. I don't think it's gonna live.
I agree with you completely.
Yeah,
because people got to see it. That's how you get the viewers. I'm with you. You got to fall into it. Okay. You can't have to go dig up on your stream apps and whatnot. You got to fall into it sometimes too. I agree with you completely.
For sure. All right. What I'm trying to think, man.
I'm picking Seattle to win on Thursday. That's my pick.
Oh Lord, here you go. Are you gonna be at the game? I know you got that Seattle blood. Now Josh Gordon came out. What you thinking? What you doing?
Josh Gordon scored first touchdown of the season.
No. I said, hold on now. I said, since you a Seattle guy, I was like, Josh Gordon, they got him to come up off that couch and get up out on that field.
They did.
No, I'm just saying, dude, Mr. Seattle lover. Like, are you trying to tell us something the way you keep hitting out of Seattle?
I'm on my Odell, man. Put me up for the playoffs.
He said, yo,
Bring me in for, yeah.
I'm on the show to the playoffs.
Come on. Call me when it's time.
He said, yo, no training camp, no first half of the season. Camp. Just I need it for the run. When it's time for the run, I give you the run.
I'm in there. Yeah, they gotta call me for the. I'm like beast mode. Call me for the 6-week run. What you need? What you need? I'll come do that. I give you.
My dog say, yo,
come
just
on.
for the playoffs, I got.
Call me for the run. Call me for the run. I'll take whatever number you give me. Let's do the
run. well, either way, I be tapped in. You know, I be tuned in. But that boy said for the playoff run, I'll do it for a run. Call me, bro.
You felt that.
It was real. That was the thing. I was like, yo, because look, when we talked to the show, it was like, man, honestly, because I say, man, I don't have that itch. I don't have that desire. But I was like, if I ever did, I was like, bro, this is the league to do it. This is
this where you go.
This is where you go. For a fact.
For the run, though.
This is yeah. Like if you got an itch or you want to, so like if you're trying to get to the league, get back to the league, whatever, you're right in the wrong, or you just got the itch. There's the league. This is for a fact. Like this is in the USFL. Let me see if I still do got it. Am I still him or am I old now? You know what I mean? Like,
but don't get it twisted. I know some OGs that not Raheem Moore got cut from this.
Raheem, and Raheem, he been around for Raheem, bro.
Super Bowl,
yeah, bro. Denver, man, come on, man, nah.
Come on,
bro. So and you look at like you talk about, man. You say Josh Gordon, man. I brought up Vic Beasley. I said Vic Beasley led the league in sacks.
First round pick,
bro. What? Yeah.
Come on, you know.
Yeah, man.
So I mean, there's some names. There's all types of guys in here. You know. Bring me for the run. Give me 6 weeks. I'll do the tour.
There it is. There it is. My dog. Hey, bro. With that being said, though, man, it's time for me to get ready to roll.
All right, man. Let me leave you with this. Let me give you a nugget.
Here you go.
Stephon Diggs to the Cowboys. Remember I told you.
Hey, yo, chill out.
I've been saying it.
Yo, chill out. First off, chill out. You and D, why you don't co-sign that, bro? Y'all doing a lot. Don't.
I didn't bring it up.
You see how this whole call.
I'm just reporting. I'm reporting.
You see how this whole call. You see how this whole call was cool, right? Everything was good. It was just like, oh yeah, all love, key, and now you want to just mess the whole thing up by saying some outlandish stuff like that at the end of this call. Like that's crazy. That's crazy.
They about to go get Saquon though. Saquon go hit the market.
Man, look, they could get Saquon, and they already got A Diggs down there. But Stephon is staying in Buffalo. All right, man, chill out, man. Y'all doing way too much, man. Y'all doing way too much. You doing way too much.
Okay.
Y'all doing way too much.
Told you.
Y'all doing way too much. Y'all doing way too much. You're doing way too much.
First call.
All right, you're doing way too much. You gotta chill. You gotta chill. You know what? Dallas, they'll get Deontay. How about that? They can get Deontay. They can get Deontay. Cause you want Deontay to be moved. Deontay to Dallas. Start that rumor.
Dude, they got a first round pick.
You start the rumor. Deke go do the jersey swap. I'll retweet it. How about that? We could go that route. But yeah, Diggs is in Buffalo. He gonna be there. All right. So yeah, we good.
Diggs gonna force his way out.
No, and he ain't forcing his way out to go to Dallas. He go from Josh to Dak. Man, stop it. Come on,
going with his brother. You know how it goes.
Man, now he gonna tell his brother to come out to Buffalo.
No,
we can use him.
Can't do.
What's up?
They got too many corners in there.
They got a lot of corners up there. Buffalo bring corners like how Pittsburgh bring linebackers. You know how they, that's what they own.
They're going to get a corner every year.
Every year, first round, give me a corner. Like God dang, bro, who you covering? Like, jeez, yeah. Nah. So, all right. No more outlandishness. All love. We'll do this again, baby. You already know what it is, man.
My dog, man.
My dog.
All right, peace, bro.